A boom boom chick, a boom boom chick, a boom boom chick, a boom boom chick. You're the podcast, yeah. Boom 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 chick, it's the podcast, yeah. Podcast, yeah. A boom DJ. Yeah.
Was that a friend of Dieter's?
I like that person less than I like Dieter.
Really, Les?
You
Yeah.
must hate that person.
Jesus. Fuck you guys.
But I'm sure you're wondering who this is sitting with us. It's our new
A new co-host. Yeah, it's a new co-host.
Bonjour. I am Pierre de la Préférole.
Pepe Le
Shut
Pew?
up, stupid. I am Pierre de la Préférole.
I heard Pepe Le Pew.
I was brought in to add sophistication to this stupid American podcast with my two stupid American co-hosts, Stupid Crystal and Stupid Christian.
Oh my god, I know who this is.
Yeah.
It's Michelle
Shut
from the
up,
Gilmore Girls.
stupid. Let me tell you a story
She
about how
talks so fast, I
stupid
agree.
and rude Americans are. I was standing.
American Czar?
Shut up! Americans are stupid and rude. See, do you see her attitude is very stupid.
I'm not American.
Is CDC
Whatever.
an
What are
appropriation?
you then if you're not American?
I'm
Wow.
Canadian.
This is the stupidest
she will even admit
French
to this,
person I've
will
run
she?
into.
I was standing with my friend in Paris outside
I'm
of her
sorry.
store next to the Moulin Rouge when these when these two stupid Americans walked by, and one stupid girl turns to her stupid fat friend and says, "Oh my God, Tracy, that girl is pregnant."
Tracy?
Immediately I knew that they were stupid Americans. I am very proud of my friend for getting her baby started smoking early.
Again, you have friends?
Her baby, shut up, stupid. Her baby will be very advanced when it gets to preschool over the other stupid babies who won't even know how to light their cigarettes.
You're goddamn right. She is smart.
I know. I bet you people don't smoke. Do you smoke, Christian?
I smoke like a chimney.
Oh, this is
Or-
good. And there's one American who is not too stupid.
Yeah, I guess I'm half French just in that because the other half would be that I don't bathe. And I enjoy the
What does
smell
this
of my
make
own.
you? What are you saying?
It makes me half French. I enjoy the smell of my own
okay.
farts.
You smoke and you do not bathe. I like you a lot.
Yeah, no, it's good. But I just to give you an example, this morning before 10:30, I had 2 cups of coffee, 3 donuts, and 3 cigarettes.
What are you trying to tell me? Why? I am French, not stupid. I do not care about these stupid things you are saying.
My apologies. It must be the beer talking. I'm
Crystal, I heard that you are going to tell us an exclusive report how you have a baby recently. Is this true?
sorry. Yeah, he wants to know if you've already started the new child on smoking.
Yes. How old is your baby?
Do we really want to date the...
Oh yeah,
date
sorry.
this?
This is a
You
podcast.
did not know. Make an
From the
estimate on
future?
how old your baby is.
My baby's 3 weeks old.
3 weeks old, and how long has it been smacking for?
It's funny because I talked to Peter and he said it was, that your baby was 2 weeks old. Mm-hmm. So he's 50% off. He's way off.
He's... Well, you
And
know...
how long has this baby
when
been
you had
smoking?
a baby, when you have a baby, and you've only had it for a little short period of time, sometimes you forget things, or you're supposed to pay attention every week when your baby has a new weekly birthday,
Yeah,
right?
exactly, yeah.
So it's kind of it's hard. But I get an email every week too. Or I did with Pape too from a place called BabyCenter.com, and that always helps because I remember when I was pregnant. This time, my pregnancy seemed to go by so fast that I couldn't keep track of how pregnant I was, but people always want to know. They're like, how many weeks are you? And you're like 5-6 months pregnant. You're not counting weeks anymore. You're into months, right? And it's hard, and you go... And then I would get my email, so I'd be like, "Oh, I'm 37 weeks."
So you're raising a baby via the internet, basically, is what's happening.
No,
She
you're
sits
basically
down.
answering strangers' questions via the
Oh.
internet, or you're using.
Sounds like my
You're
evenings.
using the information from the internet to answer strangers' questions.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Wow, that's really bizarre. Well,
it's pretty handy. Wow,
Pierre
is pretty rude.
Yeah, Pierre Jean-Luc.
Oh, this is not rude. This is sophistication.
You know, for
I want to
someone
know.
who hates Americans so much, what I can't understand is why you bothered taking
Even
like a
being here.
14-hour plane ride.
Yeah, seriously.
Because I get paid lots of money to do this shit.
yeah, I think you were deported, honestly, from France.
I was
Because
not
you're
deported.
so
I live in
obnoxious.
France. I am Parisian, and I come to this stupid country And this is what I have to say to you. I have very big news on the podcast. You stupid Americans, you testing Dieter, poor little Dieter, who is a
God.
stupid German.
Yeah, Dieter is a
He
stupid German.
tested
He's
very
horrible.
low.
He
But what
tested,
I
yeah.
found out is the ratings come in, and he is the highest rated host on this show.
In France, right?
No, in all
Oh.
of the world.
Really? That's ridiculous. Well, listen, Jean-Luc. You may not understand.
My name is Pierre de la Profiterole.
All right, Mr. Picard. I just wanted to say that you may not understand the demographic in America because the thing, anything with mixed reviews is going to have a large audience because there'll be people who like it, people who don't like it, and there will be people who don't care about fucking frogs like you.
What are you trying to say to me?
Excuse me. I apologize.
What are you trying to what to me?
What are you trying to say to me?
Is that what you said?
I have seen the ratings with my own ass, and I see that Dieter
He's
is the
seen the
highest
writing with his own
rating.
ass?
That's what I was
I have
saying.
seen it with
Okay.
my own ass.
It'd be better if you mimed this, honestly. If you really just stood up and just did it. You know what?
Shut up! I'm
It's
trying
really
to
what
tell
the
you
people
that
want to
Dieter.
hear.
What?
It's really what the people want to hear.
What do people want to hear?
You miming.
Miming
stuff.
stuff. Touche. That's French for
See, that's
stabbed.
red.
Yeah. Red?
All right, this bit is dying of slow down. You guys aren't even
A
killing it. You guys aren't even
slow
doing
down?
anything. But let's go on. Can we hear something?
You have to understand,
Can
I
we-
am so horribly
can we
annoyed
get
by
piped
these
out?
stupid foreign guests that you bring in.
Yeah.
Oh my
What are you
god.
talking about? Pierre is awesome. Pierre probably will rate high. Dieter rated higher than both you guys. I hate to say
Part
it,
of
but the
me
ratings just came
died
in, and
when
Dieter rated
Dieter came
higher
on the
than
show.
all everybody.
No, that's awesome. They could have you and them all on one show. We could call it, the worst show on earth. That's what we could call it.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
even
I
think
started-
that's funny.
I
I know.
started drinking when Dieter came on the show.
Yeah, and she's pregnant still. Oh wait.
But you said that you
Dating the
liked
show.
Dieter. You both said on the phone. Christian, I had a long conversation with Christian on the phone. He said, "I love Dieter. I love."
I
Dieter."
told you I loved it when Dieter left.
You said you loved Dieter. You loved
No,
him.
I told you I loved seeing him walk out.
Is that another ass reference? To
No,
No,
it was
no,
a
I think he
racist.
just-
It was a black
Is
racist
it-
reference.
He's
Right.
white and Aryan, but okay.
I don't understand.
I don't understand what you're saying. These stupid American phrases.
oh my god, so annoying.
So next.
Next.
We're trying to.
Next.
We can't do
No.
anything until producer Peter pipes in another report. So we're just stuck.
Because I here's my mommy with the mommy report.
Oh, that is the cutest
in
thing.
the
That is
whole
adorable.
world.
Oh my
That is
god.
so cute.
It's so amazing that we got someone so ugly as Jean-Luc Picard to come in, and
My
then
name is Pierre de la
and then the most beautiful
Profiterole.
voice of Pape.
Yeah.
It's such
Pape is
such a
so
contrast,
cute.
isn't she? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm so glad she
She's-
doesn't
She's very
smoke.
cute.
And she won't turn out to be.
Every time
Horrible.
we
Your
go
baby
places,
Pip.
I
How
have
old is
people
your
talk,
baby Pip?
talk about.
Crystal, how old is your baby Pip?
He's really rude too.
He is rude,
Just
yeah.
interrupts
I
people
want to
when
talk.
talking.
What I want to talk about. How old is your baby Pip?
Yeah, whenever I go places, people comment on how cute her voice is. She does have a very cute little.
She's very cute.
She's also smart.
How old is she, Zoe? How old is she?
just turned 4.
Oh, so she's been smoking for 4 big years now, I suppose.
You know,
How does
that's
that
not
work?
funny.
How does that work?
Like,
Do they start?
I'm not offended. It's just not funny. Like
it
it
really
just,
isn't. It's
It
like
has no humor
if
value
you go
at
to
all.
Paris, you'll see how funny it is when there's pregnant women standing in doorways smoking.
I don't
I'm
know if
starting
I-
my baby smoking.
I don't know if I would find that funny.
it's all right.
It's
There's,
not funny. It's not funny.
there's nothing really funny with
But
that.
what
I
do you
mean,
do? What do you do when you're an American and you speak not French and there's women smoking in doorways pregnant?
Well, you pray that you never become a French citizen and have to pay for their welfare.
Yeah.
know what
I
I
mean,
mean?
you can't stop people from smoking when they're pregnant. That's what they choose to do.
It's true. It's legal.
And
I mean,
there's people here in America. I mean, I saw a thing, some report, some woman was smoking and she was pregnant. She's like, yeah, my doctor tells me to quit, but I don't see the big deal. and
what
blah,
you
blah,
gonna do? I already
So-
got 2 retarded kids.
There's not much you can do.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's true. Most people that I know,
That was
not all, but I'd say at least probably about 50% of the time, people who smoke when they're pregnant, something goes,
Something goes wrong.
something there's some maybe some minor surgery that their kid needs to get or something like
that's
that.
horrible.
After But
My
anyway,
mom drank and smoked all through her pregnancy with me,
Explains a
and
lot.
she's proud of it too.
Totally
she
understand
drank, huh?
now.
Cool.
She
Drank
drank.
wine.
Sorry.
The doctor even told her, like, when you're nursing,
Stop
drink.
drinking.
No, the doctor told her when you're nursing, because my brother was hyper, and he said, have a glass of wine and then nurse
Yeah.
him.
Oh, they'll still let you drink wine and be pregnant and nurse.
Really?
These days. It's I think 1 glass a day or something like that.
Well, it's good. It's got
Wow.
antioxidants in it.
Yeah.
It's also good for people who have
Why
alcoholism.
people can't yeah. It helps them from getting delirium tremens while they're pregnant. Antioxidants, I don't understand. So people drink wine because it has antioxidants. Where does wine come from? It comes from grapes. Why don't you just eat the
Eat
fucking
grapes.
grapes? Or eat some
Yeah.
blueberries. Or you know what I found out has a lot of antioxidants is artichokes.
Yum.
It's some artichokes.
Yeah, but an artichoke is artichoke.
It's not,
Sorry,
you can't just grab
wasn't
it and
racist. It's.
Wait, how is
can't just grab-
artichoke racist?
'Cause
Why
in
are you
in my
apologizing
mind-
to artichokes?
In my mind, it was a hop, skip, and a jump away from artichink, and I really
Oh
didn't
my
want to say that on
God.
the podcast.
Wow, we did not.
Yeah,
Artichink.
I'm sorry. That's why I was actually talking to myself.
I'm part chink, and I don't know if I'm offended by that or not. Wait, are we stepping on the mommy report? Like, are you
Let's
doing
go
a
on.
mommy report?
Yeah, okay.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
So for reasons I won't blame producer Peter for, I don't have my thing here. But here's the
Oh, you
thing.
mean your crumpled up piece of shit paper that's downstairs somewhere? That I
Oh
can
my
go
God,
and
it's
clean
so
out?
It's on my desk.
Well,
but
listen,
anyway,
those are
can-
instructions.
Oh
from
my
the producer.
God.
You want to go there?
Are they snapping? Here, do it on mic, producer
yeah,
Peter.
sure. It's just a piece of paper that's sitting on my desk. Oh, it's in my book. That's right. On my desk, but it's in my book. Okay.
All right.
It is in my book on my desk, and I want it right
Whatever.
now.
I have a mind like an open steel trap. Okay.
Okay.
I don't understand.
But yeah, when you're
It
done with
means
this
it
report,
holds nothing.
I
It's
actually
just
take
open
umbrage-
lying there.
I actually take umbrage with something you said, but go ahead. Once you're
No.
done with your
Wait,
report.
Professor Umbridge?
I need to know.
Professor. No, do your report first.
Okay.
It's more important.
Okay, so there's been a big deal recently. You know, there was the whole epidemic of things getting of E. coli outbreaking in food and stuff.
Sure.
Now the new thing to do is put lead on kids' paint and kids' toys, lead paint on kids' toys. So
haven't
there's
they
a
been doing
whole
that
But it was
forever?
outlawed in the 70s, though.
yes, outlawed in the 70s. So there's been a whole recall because the thing is that we don't have things made in this country because I guess people just don't like to give jobs to Americans or something.
Yeah,
So
totally.
they send everything over to China.
Right.
So Mattel was getting a lot of toys made over in China, or probably all their toys made over in China, and they were coming back with lead paint on them. And somebody, I don't know who, found this out, and they got recalled. So far,
Wow.
their Fisher Price division recalled 1.5 million toys a couple weeks ago,
Jesus.
and then this week, I think it's 5 million. The Mattel company
Wow.
recalled.
That's
How would
so
you-
weird.
And there's things like Dora and Big Bird and Elmo and
Yeah.
like really big name stuff.
I don't know
That's
if Lumi's
so
Thomas
weird.
the Train.
You know what's weird about that is because we do Bond Street Exit and Monster. We sell to big chain stores like Hot Topic. So look for the jewelry. We sell jewelry, and they've already outlawed it. And we can't do anything with lead in the jewelry, and that's for teenagers.
Right.
And it's in the jewelry. It's not like anything's going to go into your mouth. So that's weird. Like that's been a long time outlawed. I wonder why
I
it's
don't
taking so long
know
for the
how it
toys.
works with
And we
lead,
get
but-
that. We get that made in China too.
Yeah,
So.
I don't know how it works with lead, but I would assume the skin contact, if you were sweating and stuff.
Yeah, we can't make
Don't you think?
anything. Nothing.
That, I mean,
can
that it
be
would
in
get
lead.
absorbed through.
Yeah.
It doesn't have necessarily to be in the mouth. But,
Yeah.
well, it's a big deal with kids in kids shop. I mean,
But I wonder why.
what you consider as a teenager could be
Yeah.
still.
Yeah, totally. But I wonder why it took so long to get to the toys because we make it in China and it's already well known.
I'll explain
No,
why.
no,
I
it's,
think.
it's
Oh, he
it's
knows why.
it's not that they didn't know that it was
Yeah.
that they weren't.
They just
supposed
went
to
and
do it.
did
They
it?
just did it
Yeah,
anyway.
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Like, if you're
So-
say you're the guy who's in charge of receiving the stuff at Mattel headquarters, you're the big.
Yeah,
big
and if
honcho-
someone told you there was
and
lead-free
something comes
paint,
by,
you wouldn't
you're-
know.
Yeah, exactly. You come by, some guy's like,
There's lead-free paint.
yeah. Jose was packaging these up. It scratched a bit off.
Jose Ching.
He died
Chong.
4 days ago of
Jose
lead
Wang.
poisoning. We're not exactly certain, but he has no home to go to. He sleeps in the corner of the the warehouse. So we're thinking that he got it from the lead paint on these toys. The guy getting that would be like, as the foreman or whatever, he'd be like, yeah, all right, you're getting a raise. I just need you to shut up about this, and we'll just continue on.
No, I mean the fact. Well, yeah, for the factories over in China, but the guys here, it seems. I mean, I could be wrong. They're probably all corrupt, and I don't know. But
Probably. It's a
they
toy manufacturing.
the ones that they manufactured were just in May, and they're recalling them now. So it wasn't a big lag
Okay.
between making them and recalling them.
Yeah.
How dare you
And they
ruin
are
that story?
apparently
Yeah.
Mattel is apparently leading a full scale investigation into all their factories over in China.
Yeah.
I guess not just the ones that the toys the tainted toys came out of, and they were saying that they. I
Tainted
mean, this is
Toys.
all from their PR division, I'm sure.
That's
but
a
they
good
were
name for a
saying
band,
that
Tainted Toys. Sorry, go ahead.
that they did an all in like a they encompassed more toys than they were positive had lead paint, just to be safe.
Just to be safe,
There was a magnets. Magnets was the other thing. Magnets, apparently, I never would have thought of, but they're really dangerous for kids.
Why?
Because they swallow them.
I used
and
to
if
put them in my mouth.
two
yeah.
magnets fall inside your body,
Clip on an organ?
They clip on an organ, and you could die.
Oh, creepy.
So far, the toys that got recalled for the magnets, some kids, I forget how many kids had surgery, like 5 or 15 or something like that,
That's a lot.
to sew up holes inside their body because the magnets
Wow.
pinched
Yeah,
and
someone's
Creepy.
playing with lead pickup sticks and swallows like 3 of them, and all of a sudden he turns into a pincushion.
and-
I remember being a kid though, and I remember, my mom would give us the thing. My mom and my aunt, we'd all be together, the cousins, and they would tell us, "Don't swallow toys," and they would show us toys and do that whole thing. It's like we would just sit there looking and be like,
We know this.
like no, but it would be. I remember being like 4 and 5 and being like, "What kid? Like it doesn't taste good. Why would you put that in your mouth
doesn't taste
anyways? You stupid idiot!" And then you'd be on the playground in kindergarten, and you'd see the kids like eating rocks and things.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you doing? Are you stupid? Or licking the wall or something? It'd be like,
Yeah, I know. Well, some kids, I mean, infants or toddlers
Yeah.
anyway, will sometimes be teething.
yeah,
And
that's
they'll
true. They
just
stick
take
anything in
anything
their
and they'll
mouth.
just chew anything just to see. I remember with Paige, she would crawl around the carpet and I'd see her pick something up and put it in her mouth. And I'd like jump and dive and like stick my finger in her mouth and scoop it out. And it was like a crumb from a piece of bread that somebody had been eating. It was usually food. She was pretty good at identifying, but still sometimes something might be small and look like food, but it's a
Be
piece
like
of
a
plastic.
jack or
Like,
something.
yeah, a piece of glass or, you know.
Yikes.
But
Yeah.
but anyway, yeah. So I don't know.
I don't even
So
want to
there was,
delve into that.
There's the other thing though is that there's some toys that you don't think of. I mean, when they have things like Big Bird and things being tainted, those are upscale toys that
Yeah.
you think you can trust Elmo, right?
Yeah.
Whatever. Not with that laugh. Are you
and-
kidding me? That's creepy.
I don't know him.
You know
That's
the
a
guy
good
who does
thing.
the
You don't
voice
wanna
is
know
apparently
him.
a big black guy too.
I'm not
Like
surprised.
big.
It's always the
football player
blacks.
kind of.
Really? The tainted
Wow.
people?
I would love to
Okay,
have Christian
that's
date
not where
the
I was
voice
going
of
with
Elmo.
that. I was saying,
I'm
isn't
glad you're
it-
backing me up.
Isn't that
glad you're backing me up.
It's just she's saying that it's
It's this
contrast,
cute little
it's a
voice,
dichotomy,
yes,
sort of,
and
yeah.
then exactly,
Right.
And you took it somewhere bad.
and you're just
Oh.
a douchebag.
But I would
So,
like to see a date between Christian
I'm a-
and the
I'm a
voice of Elmo.
douche-cotomy.
Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you?
between
What?
Christian and Elmo.
Christian and the voice of
The
Elmo,
voice
the
of
big
Elmo.
black voice of Elmo.
Well, now you're just insinuating that the big black voice of Elmo is gay.
No,
Oh,
I'm just
burn.
saying. I
See,
don't
she
care
burned
what.
me.
I don't
No,
care
she
the
burned me.
sexual orientation of either one.
She burned me.
Oh, I
Oh.
see.
Yeah,
I
it's-
got it.
Took 45
Well,
that-
come see, come stop. How's your new boyfriend, Richard?
You sure that drinking? You sure that drinking while you were pregnant, your mom was pregnant with you, didn't affect you at all?
Of course, look at me. I'm a freak from the bowels of hell.
As long as you've got pride.
So
That's
what
all.
you should do about this? So there's other toys like Melissa and Doug.
So just
which
throw
is
away all the
wooden
toys.
toys.
Yeah, Melissa and Doug.
Wooden toys.
Who the hell are Melissa
They
and
have
Doug?
those made in China too.
What?
Ugly dolls are made
Wait.
in China.
Wow.
Well, ugly
Everything's
people
made
are in China too. But wait, what do you mean? Melissa and Doug.
It's
Who
a,
are
it's
Melissa
A,
and
it's
who
a
the
company,
hell are Melissa
It's
and
a company
Doug?
that makes kids toys.
Oh, okay.
And they're like wooden toys, like nice upscale
Okay,
toys.
all right.
They're manufactured in China too. I don't know.
Everything-
I think
everything's
American
made in
Apparel
China.
is the only company that seems to wanna
No, but
make
part
anything
of
in
what
America.
American Apparel makes is made in China and elsewhere. You can have a certain amount. You can have a certain
International
amount
apparel.
of anything. Like it's like 50%.
But they're supposed to be sweatshop free and all that.
Yeah,
Isn't
so's
that what
my
they-
mom. It's sweatshop
Liars.
free. See, the thing about sweatshops is there's not really sweatshops anymore. Like except for the stuff you buy like in you know like when you-
Kmart.
No, not Kmart. Like
What
none of the
was
big
that?
stores can do it because they're
Policed?
What do you call it? They're policed so much. It's like when you go to every town has like
What about that Regis and Kathy thing? Kathy Lee.
no,
she
but
was
see
having all her
those
stuff
were.
sweatshop.
But see, that's the thing is
She
like that.
cried on national
That's
But
television.
what I'm
right.
saying is that government
She
sanctioned.
cried over millions and millions of dollars.
No,
that
what
she
I'm
had already
trying to
made
say
on
is
it.
like every city in the
that
world
she's
has
going
a
to
cheap-
lose.
You know, every city in the world has a cheap section where they have like what is it called? Black
Junk.
market Disney stuff that's not really Disney. That stuff is made in sweatshops because it's not policed at all.
Yeah.
It's like that stuff. You know, it's $2 for like some piece of crap thing.
Sure.
Like the Pikachu that his like eyes are crooked and he's
Yeah.
got like
That
weird
kinda
color,
stuff
like
is
blue
sweatshop
cheeks
stuff.
instead of red or
Yeah.
something.
But if you buy something at Kmart or Target or anything like that, they're policed so much now that they can't. Like you know, people from the
But they
government
could pay
fly
them
out
off.
there. This is true.
Yes.
But it's like
So-
we said before that those sweatshops that Kathy Lee closed down with the 13-year-olds. I mean, they still need money. It's not like those
13-year-olds. Those people are in their prime.
We're gonna.
But what I'm saying
hold
is-
on, I'm gonna get cut off.
Uh-oh.
But
Crystal,
I gotta
go
tell you
go.
what to do about it.
What are you going to do?
There's a website called Etsy, ETSY.com, and there's
S-E-T. wait. Yeah.
ETSY.
Oh, Etsy. E-T-S-Y.
.com, and then there's
ETSY.com.
another website called hyena.cart.com.
In a cart or card?
Hyena cart, like
Cart.
the animal hyena.
cart? In a cart.
Cart, yes. .com. Both those sites there are people selling handmade goods. So if you get something that's handmade by someone who works at home or who just does this as a hobby in their spare time, you're more likely to get a high quality product that doesn't have lead paint on it or something like that.
Oh, okay.
But
And,
how many
and
people-
hyena cart is mostly work at home moms, which
Okay.
those people are going to actually care a lot too about making a high quality product that your kid's not going to choke and die on.
Unless they
So
smoke.
low
unless
quality, high cost item that you want to be safe with your kids.
Right, but unless those are the kind of parents that smoke and drink, while they're pregnant, because
my
then it would
parents.
dispense cigarettes and alcohol.
Those kind of parents don't sit at home knitting things to sell
Actually,
to
my
babies.
mom
Who knows?
did.
Yeah,
my mom
exactly.
smoked and drank while she had me, and she knitted a lot.
It's like a nesting
Yeah, but you were
thing.
born in the 50s, right?
That's
I mean,
true.
I
You
mean,
might-
it was
yeah.
different. Doctors were condoning women to smoke in the 50s.
Yeah,
It's
it may
true.
make it easier. Yeah, I could imagine your mom at home
Actually, you know what
knitting a bourbon cozy or something like that. You're like, here, yeah, happy birthday,
flask.
I'm not
David.
sure what
Cozy.
bourbon is. I've always wanted to try bourbon. I don't know what bourbon is. I don't know what vermouth
think that's
is.
as a
You never had
result of
bourbon?
drinking. You've just got this predestined addiction to alcohol.
No, I don't know what it is.
I
I'm
know,
saying.
but you're still
But he
considering
wants it.
you want to
Yeah.
try
Well,
it.
yeah, because my mom is like that woman that could be like, I want to taste a Rob Roy. Like he wants to taste
yes,
a
he
Rob Roy. Like
does.
my mom knows all those drinks.
Oh,
like
Rob
all the
Roy.
name of
Oh,
everything.
Rob Roy.
Rob Roy.
A Rob Roy
It's
or
the
a
slurring
Tom
because
Collins.
he's drunk. I couldn't understand.
Rob Roy.
Lob Loy,
Are we still in this
as
bit?
our Asian friends say.
I'm trying to cut you, but you won't shut the fuck up.
If you don't know whom to date,
Don't stay home and masturbate.
that's not your last resort.
It's the Relationship Report.
All right, I have a relationship. Well, do we want to? Is there a big drama in your relationship, or should we do my relationship report first?
You
and then go to
started
yours?
off because no
Christian
one-
had a big drama
I was-
in the LBC alcohol.
I was actually just going to bring this up off the cuff, but I had no idea you already knew about it from www.christianmarchand.com.
Well, here first we're
Log
gonna
on.
we're gonna see if my bit goes anywhere. I'm asking
Wait, do you have a website?
the question.
Is this a joke?
I'm asking the question: are men
I'm
and
like, I'll go
women?
check it out.
I'm trying
Sorry.
to talk.
Yeah.
Do you want me to bring
My
in
bad.
Pierre de la Préférale again?
No,
No,
please God.
All
I
right.
don't need any more Starfleet
Okay,
commanders. here.
Relationship report. Are men and women really compatible? That's the big question. Are they compatible? And for this, Crystal, you're going to be yourself. And
I
Christian
will
is
be a
going to
gay
play the...
guy.
No,
Here's
stupid.
the
Don't be
joke.
stupid shit, yo.
Oh.
You're going to be her husband, Peter, because Peter doesn't like to talk on... Unless you want to be
Hey,
Peter.
guys.
Peter, do you want to be Peter? No.
Moon King. Hey, Gay King. Yeah.
All right, that's World of Warcraft humor anyway.
Sorry,
All right, so you're just going to be Peter, so it doesn't matter. But you pretty much know all the answers to these anyway. So the first
Okay.
question is, after a hard day's work, and you have a couple of hours to do anything you want, you have a couple of hours of free time, and I want you guys to answer. I'm going to point to you to answer.
Okay.
What do you want to do after that? After your day's work, and then you have 2 hours free. Crystal, what do you really want to do with that time?
I either want to watch TV and knit,
Uh huh.
or cruise the internet. Probably
Or what?
cruise the internet.
Okay,
like,
cool.
Look, look for
Christian,
stuff.
what do you want to do?
I want to hang out at home, play WoW, and talk to Crystal, and not answer her when she answers me.
Over and over again?
Pretty much 90% of the time.
Okay. Is there any time? Do you want to spend any time with your family or your husband at all, Christian?
course.
Crystal. Not you. I'm not talking to you, Peter. Crystal.
Yeah, but I'm figuring when you say I have time to myself, that the kids are in bed and Peter's on the computer playing WoW.
Oh, but is there time? See, this is what I wanted to know. Like, are you ever like, hey, Peter, I want to hang out with you? Like,
Oh yeah, plenty
and
of
is he
times.
too busy playing World of Warcraft? Or Peter, what do you want to do? Like, do you want to hang out with her, or do you want to continue playing World of Warcraft, ignoring people?
Well, no, it gets really boring. Even just going home and playing WoW, but when the house is empty, it's actually really boring. So, I know,
What's really
I know,
boring?
I sound like an Alliance faggot, but it's just when it's boring.
So you
just
just
playing
want to
WoW.
play World of Warcraft.
No, I'm saying when I'm at home alone and playing World of Warcraft, it is boring.
I think he's saying he wants to play World of Warcraft with his family around
But is that
him.
a true statement,
Yeah.
Crystal?
Uh-huh.
Like,
Yeah.
he gets bored and he actually gets off of World of Warcraft, or does he continue playing World of Warcraft?
If he were home alone, he's not generally home alone.
No. If
but-
he's home with you and
no,
the
he
kids.
won't. He
But I'll
won't
have
get
someone
he
to
won't get
interact
bored
with.
of World of Warcraft. But he'll stop playing and go on the forums and then show me something on the forums. He's always like every time there's something on World of Warcraft that he finds funny, he has to show it to me. For instance, last night I spent like 20 minutes watching some World of Warcraft dance off.
It was awesome. Jay Moore was there.
Dance
It
off?
was the funniest
Who's Jay
shit. It
Moore?
would have made
Yeah,
you
I like Jay
ROFL.
Moore. That
Who's
was
Jay Moore?
It would have made you ROFL.
Who's Jay Moore?
Mark's
Jay
watching
Moore,
it right now.
He's an actor.
And he was doing what was he doing?
He was
An
hosting
actor, more like a comedian.
A dance off in World of Warcraft?
actor, comedian.
Wait,
he's a
did
comedic
we not go over
actor.
this BlizzCon?
He's both.
All right. Do you know what cosplay is?
Did you just eat part of her sandwich?
No, I didn't. She
Oh,
ate
okay.
part of her sandwich.
Oh, okay. I'm getting confused.
Wow.
All right. My point is,
It's
are
really
men and
like-
women compatible? So
Wait. We
so-
must be compatible because you just thought that we were the same person for a moment in time.
I know. I did think you were the same person. Okay. So let's say your work is all done. You've raised your kids and you're ready to retire. Crystal, what do you want to do?
My work is all
Your
done.
kids are out of the house.
Raised
Your
my
work
kids.
is done. You're retiring. What do you want to do?
I probably want to travel. I think.
Okay. Good.
I wanna go
Peter, what do you
travel.
want to do?
Wireless internet. I can play WoW on the road.
And will that be compatible with you? What you want to do, Crystal?
Sure, as long as he's not playing while we're like at the Eiffel Tower or something like that.
Does he do that? Does Peter do
We've
that?
never been
kind
to
of
the
thing?
Eiffel Tower.
Large
does it-
steel antenna gets very good reception.
Actually, yeah. Now you can just get those roaming cards and just go wherever you want to go.
Where's Pierre when we want to talk about that piece of shit in France?
How dare you call me a piece of shit?
It's all about
the
it.
Eiffel Tower. It is one big antenna, so you can
It's
play
one big
World of Warcraft
steel-
right next to it.
It's a big steel dode you can
It
sit
is a
on.
steel dude you can sit on.
fruity
You
piece of-
fruity piece of... Hey, don't you talk to me this way. All right, so are men and women compatible? Crystal, I ask you. You're the only one that's had a relationship that's with any success.
I think it depends on the man and the woman.
But generally...
Are they a man and are they a
Generally,
woman?
because... Well, that's what I want to know.
Generally-
Like, generally, are you and Peter compatible?
Are we compatible? Yeah. That's why we're
For what
married,
you
and
wanna
that's
do?
why we've
But
been
I'm
able to
saying what
remain
you want to do in
married.
your life, or is there ever a struggle between what you want to do, or is there
No,
ever, like,
I think
conflict?
that's why we're married, and that's why we've remained married. I think that.
Just keep talking.
Oh my God! Do you really have your phone on?
Talk louder. Talk
Oh
louder.
my
God, you
cocksucker. I think that when people aren't compatible, their marriage ends up not surviving.
That's true. So people
So-
don't even bother to take the time to find out if they're compatible, and
think
they just
some
go ahead and get
people
married and have
are.
kids, huh?
Wow.
No,
That does
no,
happen.
they could be compatible
Interesting
at the time,
diatribe
and
on
then,
their relationship, but
yeah.
that's not really
Or
my
maybe they
opinion.
just-
I
What
think
about
they
you,
really
though,
live-
Peter? Are you guys compatible? Are men and women... Let me ask you this first. Are men and women compatible?
Yes.
Are you and Crystal compatible?
Yes.
Right, there we have it all.
You want me to
Have
explain
you ever
that?
seen two people get married and have kids and everything that weren't compatible and they were just idiots?
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's the point. Is people are in a rush to get married and have kids. I think that people are good people
In a
and they could
rush to
find
get
a
married?
life together.
In
But
a
a lot of
rush.
people are in a rush to get married and
In
have kids.
a rush. In a rush.
What are
My
you
friend
talking about?
Christian, he's a real good looking guy. He plays well on an excellent mage. That's like a real good guy.
Uh huh.
He, he doesn't want to get married very soon at all.
I'm
He
not
wants
saying.
to gather
did I
up
say
that tail?
everyone? I said the people that get married and are incompatible. They're in a rush to get married because a lot of times you'll get, especially women for some reason, are more in a rush. Generally, not everyone.
No, wait, but this
To get
is
married
a
and have
known
kids.
fact. This is a known fact.
Yeah.
Women want to mother and nurture.
I know. How do we stop people that aren't compatible from getting together? Stop people that won't
You
raise a good child. How do we
make
stop
only
them?
homosexual relationships?
No,
because
can
that way
can we
men
sterilize? Can we sterilize people? They can still have a whole bunch of sex, but they're just sterilized.
Okay, well, sterilization is a great option. Voicemail. You have a voicemail, by the way. I just heard your phone. Is that a
you.
voicemail? Or is
That
Galga
was
playing
two.
on your fucking
There's
phone?
Galaga on my
All right.
phone.
Anyways.
Are you insulted and annoyed that? Anyways, go ahead.
I'm
Keep going.
disgusted at your...
So what were you about to
ringer.
say? What about why would you immediately go to
Sterilization,
homosexuality
yes.
instead
No.
of sterilization? I think sterilization is a much more viable option.
The
Then
reason why
homosexuality?
they still have a choice.
But
Yes.
but changing.
If they have a choice,
Yeah.
sterilization
It's true.
stops them. Like a vasectomy can be reversed, but it's not 100%. In either case,
I don't
we
think
start
tube
with
tying can
celebrities.
do
We
first.
start with celebrities. It starts like a...
You make them all
host-
homosexual. What I'm saying is making the entire population. So you can either make the entire population homosexual or you can sterilize them all. We can
If you-
sterilize everybody now. I don't know
I
that
think
we
it'd
have
be-
a way to make
it would
everyone
be better to make
homosexual
them
right now.
all homosexual because Christian's right. They would still have a choice. Women
Christian's
could
not even
decide.
here.
But that's what I'm saying.
I'm
we don't
sorry,
want certain people to
Peter's
have a
right.
choice.
Peter, my loving husband.
My loving, oh my God.
Oh, wow.
But I thought we didn't want
already
certain
sick of
people to
this
have a
marriage.
choice. I
No,
thought the
he's-
real reason is
You're
they're
telling me what to
incompatible.
say.
Yeah, okay, fine. Well, you were telling me what to say last night while I was playing WoW. And then
Whatever,
I gotta
keep
wash the
drinking.
dishes,
Oh
and
my-
now
Keep drinking.
Wow. What's your
So
biggest?
apparently Christian and I would not have a good marriage. That's what's happening here.
I vote. We're gonna vote for how to save the world. We're gonna vote for sterilization. All of those. Hold up your hand. Who are for
Wait,
that?
we have to discuss.
So I'm the only one.
details of
Okay,
this.
or
we have to discuss
B,
the details of this. Ryan Seacrest.
Well,
One
wait.
second.
Let's vote for it first, and then discuss later.
Well, Christian,
or
I
B,
think
making everyone homosexual.
Christian, I think homosexual because
Okay,
because
Chris.
the thing is,
how are you going to do that though? How are you
number
going to make
one,
everyone homosexual?
probably being homosexual is a lot more fun than getting sterilized.
That's true.
no,
you
but
can
if you're
still enjoy-
sterilized, you can have a whole bunch of sex.
No,
and
but
never
I mean
worry
the
about
activity
babies.
of that. But you can still have a whole bunch of sex and not worry about babies when you're homosexual
Yeah,
too.
but you have to worry about AIDS.
Oh,
then the
you
entire
have to worry about AIDS when you're straight,
Yeah,
douchebag.
How many straight people have you? Well, I don't know any either. Anyone that's I don't know anyone. Does anyone here
Are
know
you
anyone that's died of AIDS at this
Are you really
table?
so freaking like
I don't know anyone-
homophobic that you think that only
No,
gay
I'm not
people get
saying
AIDS?
that. I'm not.
I don't know.
saying
I don't
that.
have any friends now that have died of AIDS. If that's what you mean.
Did you? I mean, no. Have you ever? I said, have you ever known anyone that's died of AIDS? Have you ever known anyone that's died of AIDS? Hello,
Tom Hanks in Philadelphia.
Crystal. Have you and Peter ever known anyone that's
No.
died of AIDS? Neither have I. We're an AIDS-free group here.
Yay!
I've
So-
had sex like 4 times, so
I
it's
don't
not
know
like
what
a
I'm saying. I'm
bunch
just
of. I'm
talking about
surrounded by a
ass.
bunch of guys who have sex. I play WoW.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait. How do they solve this on WoW? Like, how do they solve the incompatibility and the overpopulation?
You take one set of, one genetic, or no, one sex, like males, for instance, and grossly populate them in an area, ranging from the hideous to the moderately hideous, and then inject a 2 percentile of females of any range. And they have their pick of the litter, whether they're ugly or whether they're, whatever.
But you know
and
what,
the
though?
rest all furiously masturbate in hopes of attaining.
really
you
thought
know-
this through, haven't you?
It's not really a thought-through process. I've experienced this. Is what I've gone too far. All right, never mind.
So wait,
Hey, you
he
know what, though?
masturbates
The
while he's
death
playing
rate-
WoW? Is that what I'm?
Actually, the murder rate is extremely high in World of Warcraft.
It's true. It's criminal.
So, but you know what they do? You're so stupid because you know what they do
I am so stupid.
with the population problem is they just create new areas in WoW. Oh, we have a new world. Just shove all the people in there.
How do you think Australia got
Whole new
populated?
world. So how are you guys going to go about making the entire world homosexual?
Well, how are you going to go about sterilizing?
Oh, okay.
Do you have a sterile
no,
gun?
All we do is throw a net over
Christian's
people,
right.
take them to a
Christian's
clinic
right.
and sterilize them.
Christian's right. You just start with the celebrities. Once you get the celebrities, it's all set
yeah,
in stone.
what I'm
no,
trying
you
to tell
start
you
with,
is-
you start with the younger generations.
Yeah.
Everyone looks up to celebrities, right?
Yeah, it's
People
true.
think celebrities are the coolest. Like,
Celebrities
okay,
are the coolest.
if-
Oh my God! Did you see Howie Mandel?
if
He's
every,
bald now. I'm going to shave my head just like you.
if
And you have tons of teens. But what my
David,
point
tell
is
me,
that
if
there
every
are
busty-
operations.
If every busty blonde girl that was in Hollywood right now became a lesbian, would you not think that that was the coolest thing ever?
Well, yeah, of course,
See?
but you'd want to see it. You wouldn't want to
Okay,
just
now he's
go,
masturbating
"Oh."
right now.
But the point
Save
is,
it for World of Warcraft,
but
buddy.
you guys, what
I'm
you
done,
guys seem to be overlooking is that there are operations now to sterilize people. I don't know of any procedure or operation to turn everybody homosexual.
You don't know of
Unless
any
you guys
procedure.
know.
You don't know of any procedure to turn someone gay. Cirque du Soleil.
Oh
it
yeah,
takes.
Celine de Cirque du Soleil.
It's just
Cirque
that
du Soleil.
circuit. Go to Vegas.
They,
do that
you
circuit
know
real
that
quick.
Celine Dion and Cirque du Soleil are now together, right?
Oh,
Do you
well,
know
Celine
that?
with
Perfect.
Siegfried.
Just make everybody go
and
see
Roy.
that.
No, it's just Siegfried.
Deprogramming
It's Siegfried and Tigers now. I
But
think.
they're not doing. Poor Siegfried and Roy are not performing at all now, which
That's
is
sad.
sad.
But Celine and,
We can watch
and
videos.
Cirque du Soleil.
Yeah, they've merged into one show.
Awesome,
Yeah,
it's perfect.
It's
and
Cirque du Soleil.
is Yanni still playing? Or?
I don't know what that
Michael
is.
Bolton still has.
Oh
to
my
be
God,
I don't
yeah.
know who that is either.
Really?
Why everyone stop?
What? Because you rarely make any eye contact or
Yeah,
anything.
why
like
are
throughout
you pointing, Pointy? Hey, Pointy,
You know
why are
it's
you
not
pointing?
polite to point, right?
Maybe we should move on to Christian's relationship report, seeing that we're at
Oh yeah, wait.
What do you
is-
mean,
What's
my
all
point?
the drama in the LBC in your?
I don't know. I haven't spoken with you guys about this at all, but I do have something spontaneous to bring up. Just as we were talking about this.
Oh really? What is it?
It's interesting that we're talking.
bring it up.
Yeah, it's interesting that we're talking about sterilization and homosexuality because
Oh.
I
Are you having
um,
problems with Richard, your boyfriend?
yeah,
Did you be
yeah.
a sterile
My
homosexual?
friend Dick.
He does. Richard actually does have a 6-pack. I just like to point out.
a six. Yeah,
Hey, your French boyfriend had a 6-pack too, Calvin.
Who's Richard?
he's got
Richard's his new boyfriend.
Richard's got a 6-pack and it's on tap. If you know what I'm saying.
Oh, whoa.
Does he go by
I don't
Richard or
know what
Dick?
you mean actually?
I don't know, but we all started calling Dick Hockman.
Dick Hockman.
Yeah, oh,
Hot.
Dick Cockman. If
Dick
anyone can hear that
Cockman.
properly,
I got
Dick
it.
Cockman.
Sorry, go
'Cause
ahead.
he's a
keep
cocksman.
going.
And here's Garth Marvin with the sports report.
What made me think that what entered my mind to make me think that Crystal would think that was inappropriate at all? I don't know why, because she
I don't
doesn't
know.
think it's inappropriate, dude.
Why
But
would it
maybe
be?
in a second I could show you that it's no. You guys don't want to
If
see.
if you could get him from across the table, I'd give you $20.
Which is what I think is
Oh,
interesting
I
right
wish I
now
could get
is,
him from across
ladies
the
and
table.
gentlemen, in TV land, she's actually nursing her baby right now. Her baby is latched onto her breast as we speak.
It's true.
Which is surreal a little bit.
Yeah.
It's
Can
I
everybody
don't think
picture
I
it
could,
for a moment?
I don't think I could get him from across the table, and I think that I might scare Christian too.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah.
We would run and scream like girls, wouldn't we, Christian, if she squirted us with her breast milk?
I wouldn't scream like a girl.
He would scream like a boy.
So wait, what is your sports report then?
I'd scream like a
Breast
45-year-old
milk.
I was
Dean Martin or whoever
I
you
was
guys thought
trying to figure out new kinds of sports, like the one that I had the other week of pissing distance from dudes.
Yeah.
Which is great, by the way. That's awesome. I really like that.
Apparently, he started playing with his friends.
Apparently so.
Thanks, Christian.
And he
mean-
scores.
Oh, you mean you have started playing with your friends?
No, I haven't started playing with my friends, but that's a
Wait,
great
can
idea.
you then, Mark? Can you start pumping your girlfriend's breast and find out if she will actually start milking?
You know, I'll have to check with her on that. I don't know if she's going to be into
Lactation.
creating.
What if
milk
she
with
knows
no
no
baby?
It's
She
also
could go into
consistency.
competition, though.
You have to keep it up.
We
I was
can
thinking
get
like
I don't know
cottage
that he-
cheese or something.
We can get Mark Marvin to consistently pump his
I
girlfriend's
don't know if
breasts.
he's around her. Like this baby nurses every 2 hours.
Every 2 hours, I need you to pump your girlfriend's breasts, Gark
You
Marvin.
know, I can't guarantee
He's
that.
What if she knew that she was going to go into competition, though? Would that change her mind at all?
Oh,
if she could win
maybe.
money off of breast pumping, like
No, off a breast distance of squirting.
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
think there's plenty of lactating women in the world that would be eager to join this competition.
But doesn't she
Yeah.
want to win the gold medal?
You
Doesn't
know
she
what?
want the
I
glory?
have a friend who would probably pump in order to enter
Can you
the
get her down here?
contest.
Where is she? In
Who?
Canada?
No, she's in Lancaster.
Can we get her down here? That's still far north.
It's like an hour away. We can get her down right now, but
Well, you
Talk-
could. You
talking
could.
about Julia?
I thought of it. I thought of a new.
Me
game.
and Julia out by the schoolyard. Sorry, go ahead.
is that like a
All
jump
right,
up game?
that's an old 70s song.
70s game.
Same old film, I'm sick of it. Here's cinema for the sophisticate.
Oh, sorry, Gark Marvin, get out.
Thanks.
All right,
Gark.
hey,
Thanks, Gark. That was awesome.
that
Are
was
you gonna
awesome. We're all gonna make
do
love to you later.
a review on Ratatouille?
Ratatouille.
What's that? Isn't that a
Ratatouille
French dish?
is
Isn't
a
that a
French dish
disgusting
that,
French dish from the
serve in,
sewers of France?
sewers
Yes.
of France.
But it's also a movie
I
about
have
a
a
rat.
restaurant. There's a Moulin Rouge where we served duck à l'orange and ratatouille.
It's a movie about a rat
I
who
hate.
cooks. It's a really good movie. I recommend.
Actually,
everyone
the
see
movie
it.
you were going to review is a little-known film called Harry Potter and the what is it?
God.
Actually,
And
it
the
was,
puke stone or
No, no.
something?
Yeah. It's
Harry
actually,
Potter and the.
It's called Harry Squatter and the Sorcerer's Bone. It was great. By the way.
No, wait, Harry Potter and
It's in your
the-
local video store behind the red
Order of
curtain.
the Phoenix. Sorry.
If you're into scat pornography, it's great.
So this is a little indie film. What is it? We've never heard of it. What is it? Indie film, Harry Potter and the Order of the
Yeah,
Phoenix. What about
Harry
it?
Potter and the Order of the Penis. It was.
I read the book.
It was a very good movie. As I've been fairly impressed with their iterations.
They're
of the
beautiful
Harry Potter
movies.
Yeah, they're very well done visually, and the actors.
But you were disappointed
Okay.
because
it wasn't like the movie one, or wasn't like the book once again. But this
But
is
they can't fit
this
every-
is
I mean, those
obviously
books,
not. But the
yeah.
first one, if you look at the first one's close to 2.5 hours long, and it was
how long was this one? The Order of the Phoenix.
it was either
They'll
just
go
shy
50
of or like exactly 2 hours.
And people watched
Wow.
the 2 hour long movie.
Well, that's the thing. They had to cut it down because of kids. You want to take kids to it. No kid's going to sit through a 2.5 hour movie without having
pisses me off.
to pee, puke, eat, whatever.
You know
You know
what?
what?
In
That
my
pisses
day,
me off because you know what? If you think that a kid can't sit through 2 hours because they have to pee, then fine. Have it at 15-minute intermission. But why do people think that kids have a short attention span?
That's
I took
true.
Pape to see Madagascar when she was like, I don't know if she was a year even, or maybe she was about a year and a half. She cried at the end because she didn't want it to be over.
That's-
you know,
Wow.
it was like I think
it's
a
true.
90-minute movie, and people think that
wow.
that kids can't handle it, so they make like 60-minute movies for kids.
See,
I'm
in
like,
my
that's not a
day,
movie, that's a
in my day
television
when
show.
I'd go
Kids
to
are
the
stupid.
matinee,
They'll watch anything.
there used to be movies that were 2 hours long, and they would have an intermission in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And this was in the 1950s.
It would be smart.
Mm-hmm.
If there was an intermission, I'd probably halfway through go, I could use some Twizzlers.
Oh,
Or I
that'd be
could use some
run.
popcorn.
Yeah, you'd run.
Yeah,
to
I'd
the-
go to
You know what they should
I'd
have? They
trample
could do
people.
that, and then they could have like at Dodger Stadium where the Peanuts guy comes. They could have somebody come around and sell
We
it.
need to open a movie theater.
No,
We
you
need
guys
to
need
do.
to
We
eat something. You guys
fucking
are just
do.
hungry.
We're
'cause-
starving to death. So wait, we had a few points that we were going to make. Did you want to talk about the movie at all? Should we just
Sure,
go right
well-
into
No,
the
really?
points? Of the...
No, not really. That's fine. It was
Well,
it was a good
I
movie.
read-
You should
oh.
see it, but you won't be impressed by the book.
I read that
linear.
Daniel Radcliffe is the richest teen in the world right now because
No
of
way.
his stardom.
No way. It's that thing
Yeah.
where he was naked with
Well,
a
he's up
horse.
to like 15 million now
Even
per
that
film.
girl, that
What
little
girl?
girl from The Sixth Sense.
Oh,
Sixth Sense.
Dakota Scary Fanning?
Dakota
No,
Fanning?
he's made so much more money than her, and with all of his
But
action
she's a way better
figures-
actor, isn't she? I mean, I haven't
He's
seen
not
the
a
Harry
bad
Potter,
actor. He's
but
not a
she's
bad
good.
actor.
Dakota
She's
Fanning.
wafy. She looks
But
like
no,
she's
but
from
you know
Les
his
Mis.
films just from doing the Harry Potter films, because you know like Harrison Ford is the number one like box office, like all his films have made the most, and Tom Cruise is directly after him.
nicknamed Harry Ford.
Do you know that they say that they project out that Daniel Radcliffe making the next 2 Harry Potter films is going to surpass Tom Cruise?
I could totally.
And
see
Tom
that.
Cruise has been acting since 1981.
Ouch.
Wow.
That's got to suck. But realize
20 years before.
But if they're looking at the same dollar value amount, the amount of promotion and money, and it just factor in inflation.
Yeah, inflation.
We can't really get.
Sure,
a
but by the
totally
time
accurate-
Daniel Radcliffe is Tom Cruise's age, he'll just be laughing at Tom Cruise.
Of course, of
he'll be
course.
laughing at Tom Cruise in a couple of years.
even
but still.
even if it was done at the same time, like even if they were doing it linearly,
Yeah.
like starting off with whatever.
Well, it's the same thing with Spice Girls and the Beatles. Like the Spice Girls in 2 years made more money than the Beatles did in their 10-year run.
but the
or
dollar
Yeah.
value is totally
Yeah,
different.
it's
You can't.
40
I
years
know,
apart,
and the
dude.
talent is so different. I mean, the Spice Girls are so much more talented than the Beatles.
I was gonna say, much better to look at.
And anyways, there was another point
Except
I
for
was
that
going to
Yoko.
make.
Oh
So wait,
my
you're reading
God.
the last book. I read the last book, the final
How did you
Harry
know that?
Potter.
How do you know that?
Le final Harry
How do you
Potter.
know if I'm reading the last
Well,
book?
come on, you're on World of Warcraft, and of course you're reading Harry Potter. So where are you in the
Seriously?
book? Are you at the
No.
point where Hermione dies yet?
Oh.
At Tu Brute?
What part are you at in the book? What's going on?
I'm not actually going to give anything away because some of these readers don't actually want to hear that
Yes,
crap.
thank you.
ass
Some people
fucker.
do
really
you
don't
wanna
give a
know?
crap
Can
about
I talk
Harry
about
Potter.
things that are going on in
No,
the book
hell
and give
no.
away? I can't give away anything.
I
Did
will
you know that
shove-
Hedwig died?
You actually just gave that away, listeners. I will shove a full beer can up your ass, and I know you'll like it, but I'll shake it up before I put it up there.
What about? Did you get
You
to the
know-
part where Dumbledore dies?
Oh my God, book 6.
You know what?
What?
He's right. Some people don't give a crap about Harry Potter.
Some people don't. Give
Are
a
you
crap.
getting
I'm
drowsy-eyed because you
dying
don't give
over
a?
here. I could care less. The first movie
go ahead
I
and
saw
care
about
less, then.
5 minutes, and I couldn't take it any longer.
I know. I am more. No one's more embarrassed of me than myself for liking Harry Potter, but I do, and I'm very sad that I'm done with the books.
But I'm kind of
I thought
embarrassed
it
with you.
ended well. I'm sad.
I'm
sad,
very
sad.
happy for
It's
this
a
woman that
friend.
she wrote books that are making her a lot of money.
Yeah.
You know, I'm always for people not having money and then doing something awesome and making lots of money and people really liking it. That's cool.
I'm
But
down.
my God, Harry Potter,
Harry Potter.
I'm sick of hearing about it.
Okay.
I'm
well,
sorry.
That's all right.
What else you want to talk
the
about,
in-studio
then?
audience
How about
doesn't like
Ratatouille? That was a good movie.
Ratatouille
Like
is an excellent movie.
But was
Um,
it? Which was better, Ratatouille or Harry Potter?
for sure.
Ratatouille.
Really?
For sure, yeah.
It was that good of a movie.
I
You
had
should
already
see
read the book.
Ratatouille.
Really? What kind
Yeah.
of magic did they do in Ratatouille?
None. No, wait.
What?
They make a rat talk.
What?
Yeah.
They make a rat talk, and then make.
That's crazy. How could a rat talk?
And he cooks
That's
too.
That's
ridiculous.
so unrealistic.
That is ridiculous. How can
That is crazy. Are we ready for the high school report?
Hot or not? Hot or not? Who's hot? I'm not.
All right, look.
That's awesome.
We lost Jessica. Jessica is a muggle-born bitch. What is she?
Ooh, mudblood.
She's a mudblood.
mudblood.
Which is basically, Crystal, I don't know if you know this, but saying
Wait, we
the
lost
word,
her?
the M word in Harry Potter's world is the same as the N word in our world.
Yeah,
It's
if
that severe.
mudblood-
Calling someone a mudblood is like calling someone the N word.
Yeah, a mudblood
It's
is like
bad.
tantamount
And
to
Jessica
saying
is a
kike hater.
mudblood
That's what it's tantamount to saying.
bitch, okay? Because she just won't even return our calls. She just won't show up anymore. So we're gonna have to get a new game person. So instead, we're foregoing the hot or not because the high school report has become the highest rated segment on the
It's
show.
true. I'm right behind guest stars from other countries. That's
Well,
right
Dieter-
where it ranks.
Dieter-
It ranks really well in the male demographic of 45 to 50, right?
Yes, but it's the highest rated all across the board.
Elderly nostalgia.
So
is where
do we
it
want to
ranks.
hear?
older bald men. It really
Do we want to hear the story of Carrie Gallagher and her hash mark panties? Do
Yes.
we want to hear that
Wait.
Hash
For
mark
what?
panties?
Hash mark panties?
hash mark panties?
I actually thought hash brown panties.
Yeah, that's what
I thought get Mark up here because he'll eat those off right now.
I don't know. He still didn't eat the
Okay.
sex sandwich.
So Harry Gallagher. So it's this story. This is a book I'm writing. It's going to be #1 bestseller. Carrie Gallagher and the hash mark panties.
It's yeah. Harry
Is it a
Gallagher.
choose your own adventure?
I love Choose Your Own Adventures. Flip to page 43. I was always dyslexic, so I'd flip to the wrong page, and it'd be
34.
like, "You have died. You've fallen down a crevasse." I'm like, "Oh, great. Well, that was quick."
Funny. Do we want to hear it or no?
Yeah, sure. Go
The
ahead.
story.
Make it quick, though. Make it quick. Don't bore us.
Like Band-Aid.
Don't bore us with your hour-long relationship report.
No, don't bore us with your
and the virgin
peripheral
slut.
talk.
Yeah, seriously.
All right. Carrie Gallagher was captain of the drill team and all this bullshit. She's really, really
Is
popular.
the drill team like this, like lower than the cheerleaders? Is
Yes.
that- Okay.
The cheerleaders. Okay, yeah, because this Terry Jensen figures into it. She was
I only
captain
know
of
this
the
because
cheerleaders.
I like to watch teen shows.
Yeah, she was captain of the cheerleaders. So both girls were my friends, but we would make fun of Carrie Gallagher, obviously, because she was on the drill team and not a cheerleader. But she was still popular. Anyway, so this guy Todd Smith, he was punk rock. This was in the '50s, so it was
I'm
really
making
innovative.
a chart with names on it.
And he quickly became my best friend because he was a really
Really
cool guy, and
popular.
he was Mormon, didn't do drugs, and I was really into that. So, anyways,
So you're into guys who don't do drugs. Gotcha.
Wait. Yeah.
yeah,
Burn.
totally.
I like that. All I read into that was like, you like guys. Good.
I like guys who don't do drugs. Christian likes guys with six packs.
It's like a guy who says he's bisexual. All you hear is that guy's gay. That guy does other guys in the butt.
Yeah.
That's all I hear.
What's-
It's true. I was
what?
watching a show,
Where's that coming
and they're talking about this
Wait,
guy
we
who's
wanna hear
bisexual,
about this,
and
or
then
do
they
we
just
wanna
go
about Carrie
on.
Gallagher, the harsh mark panties.
And then they just go on about the guy he dated, and then this girl, she's like, "Yeah, he's bi," and then she's trying to set him up with guys.
Yeah.
She's
totally.
not like, "Hey, how about that girl over
Yeah.
there?"
Yeah.
Yeah, no way. There's no
Of
way.
course not. All right. Good. So we've established
All
that
right.
David likes guys.
So, how did you get that?
I
out of
think
the
that was
hash mark
established
panties?
long ago. Hash mark panties.
Well, that's one of the most vicious, conniving, underhanded things Crystal said, and she smiled.
Conniving.
I don't know that it's any of those things, but anyways. Carrie Gallagher, I forgot the story. I
Hash mark panties.
totally.
What do you mean by hash mark?
Okay, I got mad at her because my friend Todd, he was like the new guy because he was young and punk rock and all that stuff. So every like the new kid when you're in public school, like all the chicks are like, ooh, who's that guy? Who's that guy? So anyway, so Terry Jensen was captain of the cheerleader. She was interested in him. Carrie Gallagher was interested in him.
Carrie
And
Gallagher was
Carrie
captain
and
of the drill team,
she was
right?
captain of the drill team, and
so the
Terry
captain
Jensen
of the cheerleaders and the captain of the drill team.
were both interested in him, and I was friends with both these
Wow.
girls. I was more friends with Terry Jensen because we'd make fun of Carrie Gallagher because she's captain of the drill team, right?
Right.
Right.
Anyway, she turned out to be a major douchebag because she was just retarded. Like we'd hang out, she'd be like, she
Wait,
got a
Carrie
jeans
turned out to be
jacket.
a-
No, Carrie Gallagher, the hash
Turned
mark
out to
girl.
be a
douchebag, retarded.
Okay. Just checking.
And I just was sick of her. I was not having it. So I wanted my friend to go out with Terry Jensen, the captain of the
Right,
cheerleaders.
instead.
Date
And
up.
who wouldn't pick
Date
the
up.
cheerleader?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Data.
oh, the drill team captain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to date the
So,
chess team
and
vice
Carrie
president.
was annoying me because
AV
this
group.
is the kind of person she was. Todd was
You were
punk
part
rock.
of AV group right now.
Yeah, last night Peter and I were running AV.
Todd was punk rock, and he was one of those guys that knew about all the
Wow,
bands. He knew about all the bands before anyone else did, right? So she got her a jeans jacket at the Gap, and she's like, "Look at me, I'm punk rock. Look, I'm punk rock." And she put a couple pins
At the
on
Gap?
Wait,
What
Carrie-
year was this?
Wait.
This was 1950s or whatever.
Yeah.
They had the Gap?
They did.
Yeah.
You haven't seen the
Hello.
old retro Gap shirts? Phone.
Hello.
How long have they had the Gap?
They've had the Gap since
For
the
a long
50s at
time.
least
Like the
because we went there in
70s.
high school. And
Was
shut
it
up.
big?
It
That
was
big?
like the 70s.
Was it that big?
Look, we went to the mall and she went to the Gap. Okay,
I'll go to the mall and
God.
enter your
Look,
Gap.
Nancy
I just
Drew,
wanna-
get
oh.
off of it.
Okay. Okay, so wait.
Listen.
I look
me.
good with red hair. Fuck
Hold
you.
on.
Wait, let
I
me just
have
get
an
to the point. You want to get to
important
the hash mark panties or no?
Hold on.
Or, sorry, what?
Who bought the jacket, Terry or Carrie?
No, Carrie. We're dealing with Carrie first.
Okay.
The
Todd bought it
douchebag.
first.
She's
Thank you.
captain of the drill team. Okay,
Got
she's
it. Yes,
less.
we know. She
she's less
bought a
than-
jean jacket from the Gap. Okay.
And
that's
she
all I
put a
need.
couple pins on it, like the knack or something like that, and said, "Look, I'm punk rock. I'm punk rock." Okay, whatever.
The knack.
So I
My
had it with
Sharona.
her, even though I hung out with her and I was friends with her
That's
brother
so
and all
funny.
this stuff. So one day I went over to her house and I was laying on her bed and she was like, we
She
were
was
getting.
like having sex with you, and you're
No,
like,
no, no.
"That
She was doing
jacket's not-"
something. I forget what. And her brother was in the next room. We were talking. Then I came in. I started talking to her, and her panties were on the bed. And so the next day at school, I decided that I was gonna sink her. I
do
was
you
going
mean?
to get rid of her. I was going to put the kibosh on
Oh,
Carrie
you're gonna
Allen.
put
Oh
her
my
down.
So I told
Wow.
everybody that I saw
You wanna
her
talk about
panties
vicious and conniving.
on the bed, and they had hash marks in them. So it was the talk of the drill team and the cheerleaders and everybody at school, right? So we'd
Were
all
you
make fun
lying
of her.
though?
Well, now it was so long ago, I can't remember if I made it up or if there really
Awesome.
were hash marks in the panties. But now that I'm looking now, I
Hash
do remember
marks.
seeing something.
Can you define?
I'm kind of
You know
thinking.
what? Your 50s lingo isn't sitting
Really?
with us.
Well,
Tell us
hash marks. Hash marks would be in the back where the butthole is, and vaginal stains would be in the front. So I'm thinking now that they were probably
Wouldn't be
vaginal
vaginal
stains.
stains?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it'd be
Vagina.
much-
Sorry, they're scientifically
Wait,
pronounced
hash
vagina
marks.
stains.
I
Hash
don't-
marks are in the back, but I said hash marks because I thought that'd be way worse. Because if I said vagina marks, they'd be like, "Oh,
What's
stop!"
that? That's ridiculous.
Every girl, like, well, when a girl has a period, sometimes it gets on the panties.
Oh, I
it
got
just
you.
every girl, right?
Yeah.
Crystal, you can't get away from it. That
Yeah.
just
Can't get away from
happens.
Yeah, no.
So I thought hash marks were way worse. Plus, they were on her bed for me to lay across and see on her bed. But they were on her bed.
yeah.
And the thing about it is she saw them on her bed, and she saw me next to them on her bed, and most girls are like, ah! And then grab the panties. Like, don't look at my panties. She didn't care.
Maybe she thought
But-
if she drew attention to it, you'd notice it. But if she didn't draw attention, you wouldn't notice it.
But
Maybe
she was also from a family that didn't have a TV, which
Oh,
I
wow.
found particularly
Gutter trash.
unappealing.
That's
I
terrible.
didn't have a TV.
Why
when
would
I
you
was a
say that right
teenager.
out loud, Crystal? That should be a shame
It's
that
like
you
as
keep
if-
in the closet.
It's offensive as my racist comment.
When I was in elementary school and middle school, I had a TV. But when I went to high school, I did not have a TV.
Oh, that's... Don't even... No.
Oh
you
my
should
God.
lie.
You know
should
what I did?
lie.
You know what I
Start
did?
talking about the hash browns again.
The hash marks.
You
So
know
I
what I
told
did?
everybody
I
about the
read
hash
books.
marks. So she was
I
the
know.
odd girl
It's
out, right?
crazy.
But nobody would ever tell. The
I have
funny
a TV
thing
now and I
was,
don't read books anymore.
the funny thing was, she knew that I was talking shit about her behind her back,
Literally.
and yeah, literally.
Wow.
And
Good
then,
one,
but
good
then
one.
she found like people were being alienated from her.
Mm-hmm.
And so then finally one night she asked me to come over to her house. She said, I want to talk to you. And I came over and she's like, look, I know that we were friends and I don't know why
How do I get
you
stains
turned on
like
me.
this out?
No, nobody would tell her. The funny thing was nobody told her exactly what I said, but somebody told her that he's talking shit, right? So she's like, you, and I was like, I'm sorry, whatever. And then, I successfully broke them up and he started
that how
and
you
then my
pull-
friend started dating the
Wow,
captain cheerleader.
you conniving.
Oh,
Oh,
They-
I don't.
wait, wait.
You know, I don't let people fuck with my life.
They had
okay?
been dating. They were
Yeah, they-
dating when you spread this.
They were
rumor?
kind of seeing each other. They weren't dating like boyfriend girlfriend. But they broke up.
Were
yeah.
they considering
Like,
a
they
relationship?
stopped seeing each
Were they
other.
considering
Hold
a
on.
relationship, or
Time
did
out.
they?
Time out. How do you break up with somebody if you're not dating them?
Well, you know, it's one of those
Tell
high
me,
school things where
David.
it's like big drama, where it's like
I can believe
he
that,
won't
yeah.
talk to me and stuff like
Yeah.
that, and like it's a thing like
I can
that. It
see
became
that.
drama, and she was crying at school and everything. So then
But
she
was-
asked me up to her house, which was just right near school. So I walked up to her house and I talked to her, and I don't know. There's something that clicks in me. Like I was like, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. Well, Carrie, you had it coming. Like I was just like that. Like whatever. Like we're just not dealing with this. But then I was like, yeah, I'm sorry. Like I understand how you could be upset by that. And then she said this famous line that and then this was even went around school even more, and people were laughing at her even more. And I felt really bad about this. But she was like, I'm gonna forgive you, but I can never forget. And then I
'cause
was
she's
like,
an
what
elephant.
The fuck is that?
I mean,
was
she's
like,
an
what?
elephant. She's an elephant with
So
shit
I
stains.
spread that around, and people laughed at her even more. But it was just awesome. I don't know. There's something about
You're
that.
a douchebag.
But you know what, though? People didn't like her because of the things I said.
Good.
That's why you're a
That's all that's important. That's
douchebag.
all.
But you know what? It's fun. I know that.
Wow.
I know that it's.
Wait,
not,
wait. Hold on.
I know that it's not okay. I
I need-
know that it's mean and
I
everything.
need to know this. I need
What?
to know this
What?
because right now, like. Peter has told me stories about when he was a
God,
kid,
that's so
and he was
horrible.
a total ass. Like to his
Peter and
friends.
I probably would have been
Hold on.
best friends in
Yes,
high school.
what I need
Then
to
you
know,
would've fucked him.
Christian,
Like,
were-
screwed him over.
Christian,
no,
Not
I
fucking
would never
boys.
screw over
I
him.
need to know, Christian. Were you this big of a douche when you were a kid?
No,
Were
I
you
was.
mean-
I was a
No,
pussy
he
ass.
would be one of the ones that we would
I was a
manipulate.
pussy ass crybaby.
Did
yeah.
you manipulate your friends? Did you ever intentionally get a friend's tooth knocked
The
out?
only the
Oh, I never
only-
did anything physically
I
bad like
did.
that.
I tried to get someone off some of me. I tried to get someone off me. I got tackled, and for being sexy, and I
Sexy.
brought my head back really hard, and it knocked a guy's tooth out.
That's
So
fine.
it was
That's not
self-defense.
intentional.
That's
It wasn't
self-defense,
intentional.
yeah,
I knew
yeah.
my head was gonna hit him though.
Right.
So if I had
What
done
is
the
self-defense?
math, yeah.
I mean,
But
you were
wait a
getting
second,
raped
but what
by
you
the,
don't
by the football
understand
team. I
is-
understand.
touche.
What you don't understand is it was public school. It was high school. That's what high school's for.
I went to public
To have
school.
a good
I went to like
time.
5 different high schools, but I went to public school.
It was like a little. my own little world. It was like I felt like
Your world. Somebody has a god complex.
no, but it was awesome because you can't do that in as grown-ups because they're like whatever, go fuck yourself on whatever.
That's why I don't want to grow
But
up.
in high school they have to show up the next day.
I just wanna
And the thing is though that Peter and I would have seen each other. We would have had an unspoken bond.
Sparks,
Okay,
eye
We would have known.
contact,
We would
love
have
at
known
first sight.
not to fuck each other over because we would know that it would be war. But we would team up because I knew that Carrie
Yeah.
Gallagher couldn't fight back. I knew she couldn't. And I knew she'd cry, and I knew she'd say those famous words of "I can forgive, but I can never forget."
And that's what
people
makes
would
you a
laugh about it
douchebag.
behind her back at school.
Yeah, and that's what makes you douchebag.
Honey, don't fuck with me, okay? It was fun though, and
You know what? I already have Peter on my team. So.
I know, and I know you pull his strings. I know.
There's only one string.
But come on, Peter, just lean forward and say you understand how
Oh,
fun
come
that can be,
on.
don't you?
That was great.
Thank
Absolutely,
you,
that's
Christian.
great. That's good times. I totally see what you're doing. I would do the same thing.
Oh, it was a
I used to-
blast.
Yeah, I don't doubt that you guys would like team up and manipulate everyone.
Don't you
want
want to go back in a time machine and go to high school together, Peter, and run the fucking school? Okay.
As long as you can still moonfire spam.
The people, it wasn't with that. Like people, there were threats. Like I remember the football team because we were really good friends with the cheerleaders. And the football team, there was rumors going around like, oh, this guy, there's some big, huge guy that said he's going to kick your ass because he doesn't like you. He's going to kick your ass. And the first time I was confronted with him face to face, I was like, hey, what's up? And he goes, dude, take me to a punk rock show. I want to go to a punk rock show so bad. It's like, this is the guy that said he was going to kick my ass. So it was like...
Well, this is talk about.
No, I know, but what I'm saying is, like, you think, like, okay, David's taking it too far and he's going to get his ass kicked. But it's like, no. Like, what you have to do, when you raise your kids and you send them off to high
Maybe
school...
he just didn't realize how big you were.
You
'cause
have
were
to
always far
teach
away,
them-
and then when you got up close to him...
No, he was
like,
bigger than I was
"Shit,
then.
He's a big guy.
But you have to teach your kids when they go, and I hope that Peter will do this because he's a good father. Teach your kids that that no one else knows more than you do, and if you can work a situation right, you can make them believe that you know a lot more than they do, and you can manipulate the situation into your favor.
That's
And
how I
you
got
carry
laid the
this
first
through.
time.
And you can bring people down if they need to be brought down a little bit just by, a little, like, oh, there's hash marks here, there's, like...
I think he will teach his kids that, but I've already taught them not to listen to their father, so,
But you
That
want them to have fun in school. Elitism is the most fun you can have in high school.
go for Christian.
I forgot what I was going to say.
Sorry, go, Christian. Ready? Go.
I totally forgot what I was going to say.
Oh, we need to wrap up? Okay. Goodbye, farewell,
Auf
Wiedersehen,
Wiedersehen,
goodbye.
goodbye.
Let's say goodbye. Goodbye, Dieter. Have you had a good time? I've had a great time today with your podcast. And what about our brand new spokesman from Paris,
Jean-Luc
France?
Picard.
Oh, you guys are so stupid. I had a very good time on your rude podcast. Goodbye, Crystal. See you next week.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Christian. See you next week.
Eat my cock.
Goodbye, Christian. I want to see you next week, and I'm so excited.
Okay.